Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm Jarrett Skorup, Director of Marketing Communications at the Mackinac Center for Public Policy. So we're happy to support this bill package. As Kim just said, Michigan has hundreds of thousands of adults with criminal records. About 50,000 citizens are convicted of felonies every year. About 50,000 return back into society every year. And we simply want more ways for them to be able to contribute and rehabilitate themselves back into society. So the research is clear on this. Number one way to prevent a person from returning to prison is for them to find work. Consistent job cuts the recidivism rate down substantially, leads to higher incomes, more taxes being paid, higher marriage rates, fewer kids out of wedlock, and many other benefits. A recent study found that state licensing leads to about 20% fewer workers, and most of the reason for that is because of the prevention of people with criminal backgrounds from working. So in Michigan, we require occupational licenses for about 200 careers. For a lot of these, it's an outright ban on people with a felony record. So these would be teachers, prison workers, law enforcement, nurses, doctors, lawyers, and some more. And then for most of the rest, the licensing department and board can use their power to restrict people with criminal records, even misdemeanors, from being allowed to work through these good moral characters provisions. So the bill reverses that by saying the state will only deny permission to work if the criminal background's directly related to the industry they want to work in. It also gives people the ability to appeal that decision and find a path back to working. I've heard some of the fears about allowing ex-offenders to get some of these jobs. I think they're overblown. So there are dozens of jobs right now people can work with no license, with no background check. You can think of babysitters, pet sitters, drywall installation, house sitters, plastic repair, carpeting, flooring. Those are jobs. They don't require a license. There's no state checking up on them. You can hire them to go get in your home right now. And so the idea that somebody's going to go through the hours of time in order to get a license, in order to commit an offense, I don't find particularly believable. And nobody should be forced to hire someone with a criminal record if they don't want to, but especially at a time right now when businesses claim they can't find enough qualified workers, we don't think the state should unnecessarily stand in the way of that. So that's why we support the bill package. I did have a video here, which is just some of the workers that have been directly affected by this. So I'll just play 2 minutes of that if that's okay.